What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Cat Talk, and I'm Cat. Did y'all miss me? I miss y'all. Your girl has been an I.S.S. I.S.S. girl, yes. When you on a journey with God, sometimes, which is a school in itself, you're in schooling when you're on a journey with God, he kind of puts you in I.S.S., in school suspension, or adult term is isolation. And why would God put you in I.S.S. or isolation? For you to reflect on what you've done. Which is crazy because when you're in school, actual like physical school, they put you in I.S.S. and you're so caught up in being mad that you're away from everyone, you forget to reflect on why you're in there, and which is should cause you to heal and then go back and not return to I.S.S. But what happens when we're in school? We tend to go back to I.S.S. Well, when you in a journey with God or on a journey with God, baby, you don't want to go back to I.S.S. I was lonely in I.S.S. I was lonely in isolation. I was lonely in solitude. But I guarantee you, I know where I went wrong. I know when I went wrong. And I don't want to go there again. Even though during I.S.S. or isolation with God, he makes you peaceful with being in solitude. He makes you peaceful with being alone. He makes you peaceful with being in solitude. He makes you peaceful because you're actually not alone. So your girl been in I.S.S. and I had to write 100 sentences on why I would not return to I.S.S. And this time I didn't have the double pencil so I can do two sentences at a time. Your girl had to write one sentence at a time. It wasn't no I will not no. Because when you do it like that, I will not, you're not getting the whole form of I will not return to I.S.S. or I will not do this again. I will not, like, by you going in columns, you forget to actually understand the sentence completely. So when it's time to give up things, y'all, and y'all know what I'm talking about because we all sit in the house and we see all the distractions and we see all what we're not doing, and then we just don't care. That's what the world has gotten us to be okay with, not caring. It's gotten us to be okay with the outcome of a situation. It's gotten us being okay with being how we are without changing. And that's not good. That's not good. A lot of people have come to a realization or a awareness that if somebody's messing up my peace, I don't want them over there. Well, if you're a toxic person and God is sending a person in your life for you to get better, it's not good to have the mentality of, if you coming over here to mess up my joy or mess up my peace, then mess up this and mess up that, instead of looking at the overall picture on, why are you here? What do I need to learn from you? And boy, is that a rude awakening. So I was so caught up in looking at their flaws, I forgot that I have my own flaws. And even though my mind frame is not like that. We have similar meaning of things. I wasn't like, don't come over here messing up my joy. It was more like, I would rather not just deal with it than to address it. Well, if y'all know your girl ain't been on here for 2 weeks, girl, I had to address it. Because obviously, the next place that I'm trying to get to is not trying to have, God don't want that person to go forward. He's dropping all forms of attachment. And oh my gosh. Girl, you can't even be attached to yourself. The world is all like, me this, me that, me this, me that. No, that is not how God works. It's not about me. Now, don't get me wrong. You do be in a season of me, which is recovery. But you're not going to be in that season long because God is not that type of person. He's not a selfish person, and he doesn't want his children to be selfish. So while I was, like, no. God was like, girl, you're going to mess around and ruin what I done presented to you all because you're not really seeing what I'm trying to tell you. Listen. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, no, I.S.S. you go. So I'm just sitting off in I.S.S. by myself, reflecting, restoring, and releasing. And at first I was mad because I'm just like, I don't want to change me. I don't want to change. I felt like I've gone through so much to the point where it's like, haven't I gave up enough of me? But God was like, girl, that's not even you. You're attached to something that's not even you. I'm trying to get you to know you. I'm trying to get you to understand you, which is a mind of freedom, not attachment. I am connected to everything, but attached to nothing, not even yourself. And do y'all know God knows you better than you know yourself? Because I love me now without the attachments that I had before. I love me now that I have a more broad understanding about entering in a situation when there's multiple parties involved. It's more like, play your part. Like, you getting so distracted about what other people's part is and how it's making you act instead of reacting based off your part. Like, girl, if you are the host, why are you worried about what the servers are doing? Be the best host that you can be. I'm just like, wait, what? Staying in your lane and have an effect on that lane. Wait, what? But God, what? But you gave me a voice. Yeah, I gave you a voice to speak about your lane. I didn't give you a voice to speak about they lane. I need you to be you. I need you to work on you. I need you to be the best you, because through you they see me. And you think you out here representing me with that toxicity, which I didn't even know your girl was toxic, girl. When I say toxic, even a mind frame of attachment can be a toxic trait towards somebody else. Just like, you know how you can go and see a lot of people are toxic. Girl, do you know by you being attached to something makes you toxic to somebody else? No, we don't understand that. I didn't understand that until I got in isolation, until I almost just blew it all up because I had to break generational curses of me thinking that I know me, which I don't even know me. I am getting to know me. And quite frankly, I love the non-attached version of me. As y'all can see, your girl is glowing. As y'all can see, your girl is glowing. So, if you are being isolated or if God is putting you in I.S.S, that is the time for you to reflect, restore, and release. Reflect what you've done, restore what's been broken, and release what's not good for you anymore. And that's where I'm at now, y'all. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification button, ding, so you can know when your girl be posting. All right, people. Peace.